on the Most High, then they go call on the Lord to mount, like they call on somebody.
Right.
And think what they're doing is correct. And they don't really know him. Most High gave us into their hands and they polluted us. Our minds have been polluted. Why? Because they know we are the children of Israel. They know who we are. We don't know who we are as a people. And knowing who we are, we got to take more time to reach our people. Who cares more so for themselves? It ain't about us, it's about them. Most I say, I love Jacob. You got to come back to the love of your people. Because he loves us. He loves us. So if we don't love ourselves, how you gonna love somebody else? Because it starts with self. So you gotta love yourself to love somebody else. If you don't love yourself, most people you check them out, they all mean spirit, they just that and the third. They don't care about themselves. Something wrong with them. One way or another. You can know. You care about yourself, you're gonna carry yourself a certain way, so therefore you gotta treat them nice. I gotta treat you nice. If I care about myself, I gotta care about you. And all people that don't know. Most I say you love Jacob. What about the ones we've been working all this time and they come in at the last minute? Can you say that they're not gonna come in? You can run them away. And that blood is on your hand. It's on your hand. You done ran a spirit that the Most High said, I want. You done ran away. He done sent them to you. Here they are right in front of you. And we done destroyed them. So we gotta repent. Because this is very important. Because the Most High said, Jacob have I loved. And the kingdom was already prepared for us. But we done polluted ourselves with the mindset of these nations that we've been under. And not only that, we taught the wicked ones our ways. And our ways overcompass the ways of the wicked. You know what I mean? So we can't brag about much at all. We have no room to brag because it said the righteous scarcely gonna be saved. That's why we gotta be humble before the Most High. He told John the Baptist, I raised up some stones to be my people. And I know that his ways and thoughts are not our ways and thoughts. So if he do it, who's gonna tell the Most High he did something wrong? Who bad enough to tell him that?
We stronger than the Most High.
Are you serious? You better understand, this is serious. This ain't no joke. Get Isaiah 42 and 16. See, we got to come out of the thinking, how we've been programmed, first and foremost, to be able to have faith. How you have faith and you don't even know what you're dealing with in the first place of what we all have been programmed to think like. You see what I'm saying? From birth, your daddy, your mama didn't know. You know what I mean? They didn't know. They didn't really know what to tell you. So now you growing up, and they find out now, they can tell you. Some are blessed to have known. Some of us were not blessed to have known. So if you haven't known now, as you learning, you gotta do a self-examination and get rid of all that garbage. All that garbage. Gotta go. You start to be a new creature. Become a new man, a new woman. But if you want to remain the same, then go to hell any way you want to, but just don't try and take those that trying to make it to the kingdom with you. Isaiah 32 and read verse 16.
Isaiah chapter 32.
42.
Shalaki. Chapter 42, verse 16. And I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not.
Let's start at 13 now. Let's bring it. Start at 13. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 13. And the Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
Which he is. He's going to stir up jealousy like a man of war, like it tells in Exodus 15:3 that he is. He's going to go forth as a mighty man. He's going to stir up jealousy like a man of war, read.
He shall cry.
He shall cry, read.
Yeah, roar.
He's going to roar, read.
He shall prevail against his enemies.
No doubt about it. He's going to prevail against his enemies, read.
I have, verse 14, I have long time holding my peace.
The Most High held back his peace for a long time, read.
I have been still.
You say, I've been still, read.
And refrained myself.
Refrain himself because he's long suffering, read.
Now will I cry like a travailing woman.
Say, now you're going to cry like a travailing woman. A woman having contractions, having a baby.
Come.
Read.
I will destroy and devour at once.
You see him destroy and devour at once. Read.
I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all their herbs. And I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools.
That's right. That's what he's going to do. Now let's come back to us. Read.
At verse 16, and I will bring the blind by the way that they knew not.
He's going to bring those, if you blind, you can't see. Right? And we all were at one time blind, where we couldn't see because we were in what? Gross darkness. Read.
I will lead them in paths that they have not known.
So he's going to lead us in paths that we have not known. Read.
I will make darkness light before them.
You hear this? Remember he said he polluted us and he told Esau to get where? Into where? Darkness. Right? So he said he's going to make darkness, since we in their kingdom, light before us. The Israelites, you see? That's what he's bringing back to us, and that light is his laws, statute, commandments, to obey him, to be obedient to him. He's bringing it back to us, those that don't want to remain in the gross darkness of this world. Read.
I will make darkness light before them, and crooked things straight.
He's going to make crooked things straight. Come on.
These things will I do unto them, and not forsake them.
Not forsake us. Not going to forsake us. See? And that's what we're looking at, so that the only way it's going to happen, how did he do it? Get Hosea 1 and 10. This is how he did it. And this is how it's coming. This is how it's already came. It's just a matter of who's going to really see the light and want to come out of the gross darkness continually that they're in. Some people still looking at the light, but they still dealing with that darkness, that gross darkness, that gross ignorance still. So you can't deal with that. You got to come out of that and maintain. Don't let nobody take you off your path. This is how I did it. Hosea 1 and 10, read.
Hosea chapter 1, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
That's right. That's how many in multitude we are, scattered among all nations. 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
Yeah. So the Most High, how did the Most High do this? He sent men forth to declare the fact that they're saying that you're not his people, so you're the people that say what? Gross darkness. And having seen that great light, the men came forth and say, look, no, you're the children of Israel. You're the people of this book. To open up our minds out of this gross darkness that he put us in, to bring us into this great light, that we can see again. This is what has happened to us. It says, in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. See? And how are we the sons of the living power? Because St. John 1 way, coming back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. St. John 1 and 12.
The book of John, chapter 1, verse 12. But as many as received him,
as many as received Mashiach Yahushua, the true testimony of Mashiach Yahushua, read.
To them gave he power to become the sons of the living power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
To them that received him, and him giving us the understanding of this Bible, to them gave he power to become the sons of the Most High under this condition. Read.
Even to them that believe, even to them that believe by Hashem of Mashiach Yahushua.
Yeah, you got to believe in the name of the Lord and Savior. That's the only way we get to the Most High. This ain't something new. That's why even Psalms 110, David said, the Most High said, "Into my power, Mashiach Yahushua, sit thee on my right hand until I make thine enemies," what? "Thy footstool." That's what is waited on right now. The Most High gonna sit on Mashiach Yahushua back here through the power of the Most High and make all the enemies of the Most High, all the enemies of the Mashiach Yahushua, his footstool. But we became the sons of the Most High as we believe on Mashiach Yahushua, going to the Most High on our behalf and following the laws, statutes, commandments. He was perfect. He was an example to show that it can be done. That's why he came here in mortal flesh, and he walked the earth, and he was tempted just like everybody else, and he withheld all the temptation, and he became the sacrifice for the children of Israel's sins. For our sins. Because we were the ones that was given the laws. We the ones that broke the laws, therefore we're not sacrificing animals anymore. Who's doing that? Nobody. Because he was that ultimate sacrifice. When he died, the sacrificing temple where the people was in there rent in half. No more sacrifice. Say, oh, that has to be the Son of the Most High. But see, we become the sons of the Most High as we come back to the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments, as we have faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, going to the Most High on our behalf. The only power, the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's right. That's our power. That's right. You see what I'm saying? But people have it twisted, thinking that a Mashiach Yahushua is the power. Mashiach Yahushua is the power under the Most High. Then we got the Holy Spirit. Got to deal with that. That's the only thing he promised to bring back to us, right? Right. He said, I'm gonna send that back to you. So a lot of people don't have the Holy Spirit, so of faith, but you gotta have that to be able to deal with what it is that he's bringing to us. Hebrews 1 and 2. Bring it on in the spirit. Because it's gotta be spiritual. Read that.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 1, verse 2.
Verse 1 and verse 2.
Hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds.
Right. Did you read verse 1?
Shalakia. Hebrews chapter 1, verse 1. The Most High, who at sundry times and in divers manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets.
Right, so he spoke to us who are the servants of the Most High, the 12 tribes of Israel, but through the prophets in the Old Testament. Read.
Hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things.
Right, so in these last days, he's speaking to us through a Mashiach Yahushua. That's what he said, I'm going to send you another comforter, even the Spirit of truth. We're going to bring all things back to our remembrance, our minds, to take away this pollution that the Most High put upon us. Since we didn't want to follow him, he gave us to the hands of no people and a foolish nation, as it tells us in Deuteronomy 32 and 21. You see? This is what he's done to us. So, coming out of that, we got to look at it. You got to be wise as serpents, as Mashiach Yahushua says. So what's that talking about? You got to be knowing the tactics of the devil that they operate under. His devices, so that you don't be fooled by the tactics of the devil. We'll tell you, like you was reading prior before we started class, you know, if at all possible, he gonna be doing things, wonders and signs and all that, might fool the very elect. But who's going to do it? This foolish nation. Right. Going to bring about fools. That they can fool the very elect. In what? Gross darkness. This ain't hard to understand, man. It's just reasoning within ourselves and realize what we're dealing with and how to come out of it and continue to be moving forward to the kingdom.
Right, that's right.
You know, and don't allow it, you know, to no one to deviate you from the path to the kingdom. Because a lot of people set up to do that. And you listen to them, listen to them voices, listen to certain voices. Them voices are people. They come from people, they come from entities that the Most High, through what Mashiach Yahushua made, that are visible and invisible, that are here with us right now. Listening and paying attention. Because they don't want you to come out of that, what? Gross darkness.
That's right.
I mean, come on. Revelation 12 and 12. This is real, y'all. This is what's going on. This is the real deal. There ain't no Holyfield. This is the real deal of the Most High.
That's right.
You feel me? Yeah. Revelation 12 and 12. This is real. I mean, I gotta bring it like this because you gotta see what it is that we're working against to be able to have faith in the Most High. Because we're born in a world that's operating under Shaitan. Read this.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 12.
Right.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth
we on the earth, read.
And the sea.
And those that's out there in the sea. Read.
For the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath.
Hear that? The devil that came down, going to and fro, up and down in the earth, having great wrath. Why?
Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
The short time is when? In our kingdom that we in now. Wherever we are, Israel.
That's right.
You see? It's our habitation. He know he have a short time. That's why he come down with much wrath. But look at who's coming out. Verse 17.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Yeah, the dragon gonna be wroth with the woman, who is Israel. The dragon is the serpent. The dragon is Satan. The dragon is the devil. The dragon is the beast. The dragon is Esau. That dragon is the Edomites. Because they worshiping the serpent, the devil, Satan. Because I'll show you. He showed Mashiach Yahushua all the kingdoms of the moment and said all could be thine if we do what? Bow down and worship me. Read. So Satan gonna be wroth with the woman, which represent Israel. We read Jeremiah 6 and 2. Prove that woman. This woman, because remember it told Esau he's not gonna be a delicate woman anymore.
Right.
But understand, this woman does not talk about Esau. This woman talking about a special woman to the Most High. And he tells us who this woman is in Jeremiah 6 and 2. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2.
Right.
I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
So he said he likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman, right? So who is Zion? Where do we go first?
Psalms 119.
No.
I mean, Shalakia.
I gave it to you. Where you go first? Yeah.
Isaiah 51:16.
There you go. Kind. Read that. Yeah, read that.
Isaiah 51:16.
Read it loud so we can hear.
And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of my hand, that I may plant the heavens and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, thou art my people.
There it is. Saying to Zion, thou art my people. So he's likened the daughter of Zion, the daughter of the 12 tribes of Israel, to a comely and delicate woman, a beautiful and delicate woman, you see? So now when you read Revelation 12 and 17, now that we know that that woman's talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, because it's going to be clear when it says what it says. Read. Revelation 12 and 17.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
So the dragon, which is the devil, was going to be wroth with the woman, which is Israel. Read.
that he might cause her to be
Verse 17, huh?
Salakia,
Come on, stay.
and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Went to make war with the remnant